All right, everybody, this is the start of the third period for the JV game. We lost the signal and got cut off on the JV broadcast, so this is going to be the varsity broadcast with the JV third period in the front of it here. Scott, you got the camera here for a second. I got to go turn on the other ones.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, it's all you.
Pretty violent. Great save. Great save. Another save. Well, Doug will be back shortly. He's working on some technical issues. The girls are battling. It looks like puck's deep in the Roseau end. Offside.
Getting my exercise in there, Scott. There, we got goalie cam back up. All right. I see McLean and Lossing out here. And saved by Byron. 11:56 to go here in the third. We'll change that scoreboard, make it right for everybody. Rams try to center. Nice job by Byron out there. Grant trying to get a hold of it. She's got pinched into the corner. O'Brien tries to do the spinorama. Thrown out front. Nice job with the paddle there by Byron. Head back to O'Brien. You know, we got a lot of birds. We got O'Brien, Byron, Wanberg, Swanberg, Berg. Lots of birds. And that should be icing. Just enough to get icing. Thought it had a shot at hitting the net. And the Jacks will change him up here. Face-off coming to the left of Byron. This is Carlson on the draw. She wins it. Run again, throws it around to Fuller. Fuller's got it along the wall. He tried to get it to Carlson, that didn't work. And now back to Runningen, who hits it over to Knutson. She tips it in the offensive zone. That's cleaned up by the Rams, who then try to center, and it goes back to Lossing, who throws it up ice, and we're going to get another whistle, and that's icing on the Jacks. So face off to the left of Byron again. Scott, I got to meet your sister. She came over and said hello. Yep.
Sister Sue.
This is Lossing coming out with it. And I found her in the broadcast on YouTube about a minute before it blew up and shut off on us. Lossing and Knutson into the corner. Fuller now turned up the slot. Danson still there. Leaves it for Carlson. Back to Fuller. Now this one tries to get around Knutson and does. Runnigan and Lossing here on defense. Around Runnigan onto the backhand. And I think Lossing's going to get a couple here. Lossing's trying to pretend she's innocent over there, Scott.
Of course, she's shrugging her. What did I do? They all do it.
Looks like cross-checking on Lossing. All right, everybody, if you're watching this is the third period of the JV game. Jack's down a player as Lossing's on the bench. Shot, that one rang the dinner bell.
Off the pipe.
The JV's broadcast blew up after the second period. Right out front, another flipper save, Byron.
Number 14, Jacinda Lossing, in 2 minutes of cross-checking. Time only 4 minutes, 14.
Winkler behind the net battling. This is Larson out to poach it. The Rams go D to D. Picked up by O'Brien, and she throws it up ice. Good clear by O'Brien. McLean with a steal. She's 1 on 3. Did what she could to try and get a shot off. Is she playing a forward spot there?
She's playing. Yeah, she's playing center.
Good for her. O'Brien into the corner with number 10 for the Rams. That's Simmons. Pestered by Winkler. Right out front. Shot. FedEx right over the top. Not much time left to get those shipments to your house from Amazon. We're running out of daylight there. It stays 22nd, obviously.
Oop.
Byron. Rams go D to D. Shot. Tipped out front. Little plinko there. And O'Brien's going to rip it up ice. Good for her. Gave it a good solid whack. And here come the Rams with a head of steam. This is 20, Edberg. And Winkler, good no call there. O'Brien, Fuller, Carlson, and Winkler are your killers. They tried to center. That one should pop out into the neutral zone. Lossing's out of the box. That makes Knutson hot off the bench. O'Brien throws it up ice, kept in by the Rams. Winkler up to Fuller. Fuller right to Knutson, hits her in stride. Go Knutson, go. Running on a real straight, tries to center, just missed Fuller by not too much. Fuller takes a long way around the net. Well played by Lossing for the no call. Cross ice to McLean. McLean tried to get it to Knutson, that got denied. McLean going after the steal. Back to Lossing. Rams into the corner. Couple down on the ice. Brand tries to throw it up ice.
No ice.
And that's going to have Knutson off. Larson on. And here come the Rams. Centered right into the slot for the Rams. Shot. Nice block by Lossing. Although they robbed her pocket. Oh, right out front with a one-timer was the Rams. And the net's off the moorings. I think that was Byron that actually got the save on that, didn't she?
She did. Yeah. No, it was a great save.
What a save. So still 3-1 your score. There's the Byron net. So face off to the left of Byron here. 5-on-5 hockey. 6:44 to go. 3-1 still your score. This one's picked up by Winkler. She throws it up ice. Unable to keep it in was the Rams. Nice job by Knutson there.
I think the Rams definitely had the advantage this period. It's been down at our end most of the time.
Fuller with a steal, tried to get it over to Knutson. Knutson still battling. Now gets taken away. I think you're right, it's got lots of pressure here by the Rams. That went off a foot of Winkler and back out to center. Make the Rams gather it up. Knutson off. Larson on. Just about sprung Larson. And the Rams going cross ice. Right in the middle of the slot. Fuller got in the way of the first one there. Now Larson to the near wall. Kept in by number 20, which was Edberg, I think, Edberg. This one's going to wrap around to Fuller. He tries to get it past the Ram. That didn't work. And now Winkler. Rams with the extra mojo here. They're looking to tally one, make this a one-goal game. Grant gets it out of the zone. Rams go D to D, now throw it up ice. Winkler stolen. Oh, nice job. Oh, the Rams were looking for a backhander there. McLean dishes it over to Grant. She's going to gain the offensive zone. All by herself, looking for Larson. Kept in by Lossing. That's Larson on defense. We're a little discombobulated here, Scott. Rams are getting all the pressure.
Yeah.
Knutson.
We'll see what happens here.
And Carlson shot, saved by the Ram goalie.
I think that was our first shot this period.
I think you're right. 4:20 to go. Still down by 2 of the Rams.
Uh-oh.
That was Runnigan blew a tire. Actually, great D by Lossing there.
Yeah, nice job.
Really tied her up. Handcuffed her. Shot. Byron with the flipper at the last second.
Libby's looking really good in the net right now. She's playing much better.
Rams pick it up along the far wall, drive it in deep. Lawson just gets a piece of it. I think she's going to try the near side. Takes the inside turn. Skating up, she sees some green space. Looking for somebody to pass to.
1-on-4.
That's always pretty hard.
Yep.
1-on-3 is, easy. 1-on-4 takes it to another level. McLean in the corner, Fuller heading for the bench on a change. Runnigan throws it back in deep, but it goes to a Ram, and they chuck it up ice and say, give me a whistle. So Jacks will take every day at this point. 3:09 to go. Still 3-1's your score. Timeout Rams? Or timeout Bemidji? Timeout Bemidji.
Timeout Bemidji. That's
isn't that against the coaching handbook? Take a timeout.
We've been getting beat up the third period, so it's probably not a bad idea before something happens.
There you go.
Let them rest a little bit.
Yep. I bring that up because the downside is you rest all the horses on your opponent's team too. But you're right. They were bringing it to us, so why not use that to get everybody regrouped, calm them down?
Yeah, it's a good play. I think it's a good decision by the coaching.
Here you go. expect the Ram goalie to be heading out of the net here pretty soon with down 2, 3:09 to go. Face-off going to come to the right of the Ram goalie. So Winkler, O'Brien, Larson, Brand, and McLean. Puck's down. Nice job by McLean and Grant. McLean still with it. Looking for Larson. Shot. Saved by the Ram goalie. Larson's in there battling. Another save by the Ram goalie. Now they pick it up. Watching the Ram goalie. Rams coming in deep. No signal from the Ram bench. 2:40 to go. Goalie's still in the net.
I don't know. 2 goals down. I think now would be the time to pull that goalie.
Yep, gain the zone. Not much to lose. Rams pick it up inside their own zone. Pestered by McLean. She steals it. Looking for Larson out front. Kept in by Knutson. Knutson shot.
Oh,
tipped
that was
over
close.
top. Knutson pounded into the corner. Good job for her. 2:13. McLean has it. Now Knutson's got to go get it. Knutson tries to get it back to O'Brien. McLean's going to pick it up on the near wall. On her backhand, out front. Backhanded in by O'Brien. And here come the Rams, 1:48 to go. Still no signal from the Ram bench. 20 going wide.
Whoa!
Nice job by O'Brien. Somehow she got away with that.
Good for her. Good job.
Now she's got some green space. She's walking through everybody 1-on-5. Stolen away. Carlson picks it up on the forehand. And the Ram goalie throws it in the mitt. Says, give me a whistle with $1:26 left.
Sorry about that on the camera work. Not so good.
I have to say that all the time. So Carlson, Fuller, and Larson. 5-on-5 hockey here, wrapped around. Pinched in by Lossing. Lossing dumps it in deep. Fuller off to try and get a piece of it. Now Carlson chasing, somebody can get over there. They throw it out to center, and that one goes up ice. The arm's up. Might be close, and icing's the call with $1:02 left. Again, if you're watching this is the third period of the JV game. We lost the signal on that game. We had to restart it on the varsity stream. So if you're looking for the varsity game, you're going to get to scroll forward. We'll reset and just use this same link. 1 minute to play. And that one gets by Lossing. Runnigan's all the way back to pick it up.
Oh, good. Got it out.
Net's empty for the Rams. Drop pass. Fuller tries to get it out of the zone. And Byron puts a mitt on it. Says, give me a whistle.
We just need to get the puck out of our zone, that's all.
I've seen 2 in 32. I don't know if I've ever seen more than 2 faster than 32 in youth hockey.
Wow. Yeah, I suppose I have at some point. There we
This
go.
one picked up by Knutson, who's had a great
hustle.
game.
Yep. Good hustle.
30 to go. Rams making a move. Knutson can use one. Oh, Rams steal.
Oh, no.
Here they come,
We
2
gotta get
on
back.
1, but McLean's back. Nice job by McLean. Looking for the empty netter, throws it up, looking good, and it goes in. McLean launches it from inside her own blue line. Did you get that one?
Yeah, so as an 8th grader, she had 2 goals on varsity as an 8th grader. Both of them were open net goals. And
So she's
from
good
the
at
goal
that
line, from way down at the goal line, too.
So McLean with 10.9 to go makes it 4-1 for your Jacks. Knutson, again, having a heck of a game. And that's going to wrap it up for the JV game.
Lumberjack goal, score number 21, Valley McLean, unassisted.
So McLean unassisted is the final tally.
McLean unassisted at 14-15.
She looks tired. She's been sick since about Wednesday.
Okay.
Strep throat.
Ooh.
In fact, she's going to have a tonsillectomy.
Oh yeah, still
February. Boy. Yeah. So
as soon as the season's over.
Yeah, it's kind of a lingering issue.
I've been through it.
It's tough.
But you said tonsillectomy and adenoids.
Yeah,
they're going to clear her out.
Everything. Yep. She'll actually be able to breathe then.
And that's true. Yeah.
My sister's right in the way of the camera.
She's looking for some airtime.
Get down. Doug, you know what she wants?
A beer?
She wants a beer. You want a beer, Sue? They don't sell those here, so you'll have to smuggle it in if you want one. I can't hear a word you're saying. Are we just going to leave it on then, Doug?
We're just going to leave it on.
So it's going to be continuous right into the varsity game.
Right into the varsity. They're going to come out. We're going to get the warm-ups. All right, everybody, that's a wrap on the JV game. So we're going to circle this back down to the zeros, and we're going to wait for the varsity to come in. So mark the time here, 22 minutes into the first stream, or it was the third period for the JV game. So now welcome everybody for the varsity game. We're going to get the varsity girls out here shortly and get these cameras reworking and everything, and we'll be back at you here. Go ahead and we'll leave the cameras on for the warm-up. Tell you what, we'll do a side-by-side here, Scott. I'll put mine on their end. We'll put yours on that end.
I can't. I have a door right in front of me, so it's not going to work.
It's a good-looking door, though. Mom and Dad gave her all the good genes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there, well, you're welcome. You can pay me later. All right, everybody, we'll be back at you. We'll put you on mute, but you got the side-by-side going. This is the varsity warm-ups coming up here. The refs have taken the ice. Hang tight, everyone. Should be a good one tonight. right, good evening, Lumberjack fans. We are just about ready for the varsity game. Looks like they got some kind of plan here. It's got to be, look at the bench cam. They're going to have some kind of, come on, turn off there. Recognition of the players over there on the bench. Those aren't our girls.
No. I don't know what that is.
So quick recap here. The JV won 4-1. And we do have a long start here to the broadcast. So start of the JV game is going to be about 52 minutes in here. We had a glitch and shut off the third period of the JV game. So the front of this broadcast is all the JV games, third period. But we are now looking ready to go. Looks like we have some kind of something going on here. There's a bench full of kids straight across from us. You can see on the bench cam here.
I just got a road report, and they're recommending not to go 89 through Red Lake.
Oh, all right.
Road's
that blows that idea.
Road is really bad, and that's the way I was going to go back.
Yeah, we came up through Bagley, up 92 and Clearbrook, Convict, that route, and except going through a gully.
You went through gully?
Yeah, that was really bad. It's like, have you guys plowed this in the last week or so?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But it was just slow there for a few miles, and then it cleared up.
Yeah, you just have to slow down. Apparently Red Lake's a lot worse. A lot of vehicles in the ditch, that kind of stuff, yeah.
Just leftover stuff, icy spots.
Yep.
Black ice, I suppose. Well, we'll just take her easy and...
Yeah, I really don't want to end up in the ditch on the way home.
All right, looks like Roseau's just about ready to come out on the ice here. They're going to take the ice first. Oh, and they've got a bunch of little guys with them, little girls with them. So let's bring your 6U to varsity game night. They're always adorable. I'll give you the side-by-side here, the net cam and a regular cam or something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, looks like just 6 little ones. And here comes your Lumberjacks. Let out on the ice by Roop, followed by Knott, George, Bierke, Malkowski, Burns, Baki, Johnson, McLean, Lauer. I think I got them all there. Well, so it looks like not much of a warm-up here, Scott. Looks like we're going to go right into introductions.
They're in our box, and the girls normally are in the box.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ram Sports Center for tonight's Section 8 AA matchup.
Look at the commotion, the chaos going on back there.
Roseau Rams. Tonight's game is being played under the rules of the Minnesota State High School League and the Roseau School District. The emergency medical response for the game is proudly provided by Life Care Medical Center. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Lumberjacks. Starting in goal, junior, number 35, Willie.
So starting in the net is, of course, Lauer.
At defense, freshman number 11, LMA Swanberg.
Swanberg, who had the miraculous goal in the JV game, not even being out on the ice. Going to start on D. And also her D partner is Knott.
At left wing, sophomore number 13, Naomi Johnson.
Johnson on left wing.
At right wing, freshman number 17, Maddie George.
George on the right wing.
Which camera's live?
This one. You can have it. And Roop, the captain, so center for the starting line.
By Michael Johnson.
Now I got you.
By Neil Holmstrom, Gretchen Zilka, and Laura Carlton. And now the starting lineup for the Roseau Rams. Tonight, they're honored to be joined by their 6U Ram buddies.
I nailed it, Scott. 6 U's.
Starting in goal, junior, number 30,
Some of them look for you.
LaSalle is going to start net for the Rams.
Avery Erickson.
Little Avery's not quite got the win. There we go.
It is her 7th birthday today.
Happy birthday.
At defense, junior number 2, Amelia Queen.
Kveen, Kvien, number 2. Fouled by her 6U buddy.
At defense, freshman number 3, Lana Ullman.
Ullman is also starting defense for the Rams.
Lila Bergman. At left wing, junior captain number 25, Ella Kettering.
Left wing is Kettering. Her little buddy in green laces. Gotta like that.
At right wing, senior number 15, Maddie Magnuson.
So Magnuson, who had some JV time and looked pretty good out there.
And her U6 buddy, Laura Lee Hebel.
She's a senior.
And starting at center, senior captain number 5, Jasmine Hubda.
And Hubda.
And her U6 buddy, Ellie Ellis. The Rams are coached by Amanda Giles, assisted by Kiana Flagg, Zach Johnson, Kate Wensloff, Jeff Swanson, and Stacy Monkman.
We get the national anthem here quick. Looks like this must be the singers for the national anthem.
As Eclipse will lead us in the national anthem under the direction of Rob Johnson.
We now know why they were on the bench.
Thank you, Eclipse.
Lovely live rendition of the anthem.
And referees Hayden Crescent and Kurt Larson. Let's play hockey.
Somebody just told me, don't go 89, it's really bad. Yeah. I can't hear you. Well, you got to get back some.
So the 6U's are off the ice. The starters are ready for Roseau. Roseau's at its net. The Jacks are at their bench. Busting up the bench cam there. We got go time here, Scott. This should be a good one. The Jacks in Bemidji beat Roseau 4-1 at their last meeting. Prior to that, though, the Jacks have not had a lot of luck with Roseau over the years. They have had our numbers, so we're going to have to dig deep here.
No, I think the key is they can hold Jasmine Hubda, number 5, to 2 goals or less.
2 goals or less for Hubda.
We'll win this game.
All right, let's hope the goat's still in that. So the Jacks are ready. Lauer's ready. The ref's ready. Scott's ready on the camera. Score guys are ready. And we are live hockey. Puck's down. This one's won by the Rams. Hubda from the blue line. Shot. Nice block by Kanat. And here comes Roop. She dumps it past the defense. And here comes the Rams, throw it up to center. Kanat throws it in on the net. And the Ram goalie LaSalle puts them in on it. Says, give me a whistle, 26 seconds in. Both teams going to switch them up here, keep it fresh. All right, face off to the right of the Ram goalie here. Puck is down. Baki throws it back to Bierke.
No.
That gets blocked, comes back to McLean. McLean just able to get it towards the blue line. Now she threw it in deep. Melkowski and Baki will go get it. Rams from behind their own net, picked off by Melkowski. She gets down any old crunch and munch. Baki with it.
Good pass.
Back to Bierke. Bierke didn't get it off quick enough. Blocked there by the Rams. Trying to spring one of them. Nice job by McLean. He slowed him down. High to Lauer. She might have got a piece of it. And now picked up for a circle here. This one's going to be stolen away by the Rams. Just trying to get a handle on it. Back to the point. Bufflin. D goes D to D, back to Bufflin. Now she throws it up ice. Oh, that one goes just wide right of Lauer. The Rams with some pressure here, and the Jacks throw it up ice. And the arms up for icing on the Jacks. Relieve a little bit of the pressure there. Good start for the Rams. Fakes off coming to the right of Lauer.
Yeah, our defense need to get the puck to the net, get it through there, and not hit traffic. Even if they need to dump it in the corner, that's going to be much better.
False start here. Looks like Roop, George, Johnson. Hubda and Roop on the draw. Johnson trying to get a handle on it. Shot goes wide. George with a whack at it. Looks like it might have gone off the post.
Oh, Matty George almost had one.
Almost had it. We're going to get a face off to the right. Looks like our Wi-Fi went wonky all of a sudden.
Uh-oh.
You got it? There you go. And here come the Rams. Jacks get it out into the neutral zone. 14:41 here in counting. Swanberg's going to pick it up inside her zone here. Roop is off. Berg is on. Hubda makes the move on the toe drag, stolen away by Baki. Rams throw it in, they have to tag up. Knott has it. Knott making the slow moves here. Shot, that one's tipped wide. Melkowski's out front. Ram goalie hops on it and says, give me a whistle. Back to Bierke. Well, it's going to be Roop with it. Roop trying to make the move behind the net. Still has it. Shot, saved by the goalie. Right up front, Roop has it. That gets blocked. She put a lot of mustard on that one. Couldn't find the hot dog. And here come the Rams through center. Bierke plays the body in a smart move. And Lauer says, give me a whistle.
You know, it's all right if you touch that player. They're trying to go by, but you can't hold them off.
Right.
You'll get an interference call on that.
Face off coming to the right of Lauer. Rams making a move. Lauer looked like she got a chunk of it. Rams clean up on aisle 5. Hubda tries to get somewhere for the Rams. It's taken away from her. They'll get batted around. Nice job by the Jacks to convert there.
We need to settle down a little bit. I think we're running around a bit too much right now.
Stolen by Berg. Baki on the forecheck. Rams go behind their own net. Berg steals. Berg over to, is that Johnson?
Yeah,
nice
that was
play.
Very nice play.
Berg to Johnson. Cannot tries to split the D. Nice job getting Hugda slowed down.
No ice. No wave.
And the ref's arm goes up. It's going to be icing on the Jacks.
I don't know.
We'll get a face-off all the way to the right of Lauer. And now our internet's back to pretty good. I don't know what happened there. It's a little wonky up here. Face-off to the right of Lauer, picked up by Roop. She's going to go behind her own net. Feeds it over to George. George still has it. She gets it into the offensive zone. Johnson now pulling it in there. Johnson trying to get a piece of it. One of the Ram girls blew a tire, stolen away by Roop.
Yeah, I think she was looking
She's got Johnson out front.
Oh, they did get a call.
Looks like the Jacks are going short-handed. I didn't see it. What'd you see?
Yeah, it was 7. I saw it. But it didn't look like a trip. It looked like she fell. But.
So Johnson, 2 minutes for tripping. Face-off coming to the right of Lauer. So your killers, Roop, Canot, McLean, or not McLean, Griner, and Berg.
Time penalty 4 minutes, 57 seconds.
From the dot, Lauer puts in the mix, says give me a whistle, 16 seconds in. 11:47 left in the first. Berg dishes it back to Canot, who rips it around the wall. Gets it all the way out to center. Pass over to Hugda. She throws it to herself. Berg gets a piece of it. Tries to throw it up ice. Griner trying to cut off a pass. Rams trying to set it up. Block out front by Canot. Berg rips it up ice and makes him go to 200 feet. Nice play by Berg. Baki off the bench. Roop in on the forecheck. They throw it up ice. Baki's going to get a piece of it. And here comes Hugda. Trying to get around Roop. The Rams behind the net. Rams looking for a change here. Canot gets a piece of it. And she'll rip it up ice. 22 to go, and the penalty to Johnson. Rook's going to pick it up. 7 left of the penalty. Coughs it up. Nice play there by McLean. Throws it up ice. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Malkowski in deep, picked up by Berg. Over to Malkowski. Malkowski makes a move and stopped by the goalie. Puck is still loose. Oh, Malkowski with a glorious opportunity. She tries to get it back to the D, but that gets stuffed. Griner in on the forecheck. She's 1-on-3. Johnson's hot out of the penalty box. Cross ice. Bierke and George here on defense. Going to be picked up by McLean. She's going to backhand it around to Bierke. Right out front. Cleared to the corner. Stolen away by Hugda. Save Lauer. Puck is loose. Comes back to the point. Berg hits George. And that's going to be icing on George. Just got a little too much on it. So the Jacks able to kill off the first penalty here. Face off to the right of Lauer. That one's chipped out. That goes wide to the right. George battling along the wall. Rams pick it up. Stolen away by Knott. Shot. That one goes wide left of Lauer by about 8 feet. Swanberg going to come away with it. She sees Roop. Or is that Griner? That's Griner. I see those twos. Here comes Hubda. He's got Knott in the way. Tries the toe drag. And Lauer saw it the whole way as it blinkled its way in. And with 8:10 to go, still zeros. I think they've settled down that little bit, Scott. A little bit better in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe it was that penalty that forced him into it.
Yep. What I've noticed too when Bemidji's in the offensive zone, Roseau's not doing a real good job covering those points, so those points are wide open.
Roseau coming through the neutral zone. That one hit the skate of McLean. Bierke's going to throw it up ice. That one got by Malkowski. Goes back to McLean. She gives it back to Bierke. Bierke rips it around McLean, but she wasn't quite back to the wall yet. Bierke's going to catch it again. She tries to get up to Malkowski, who hits Berg. She goes into the near corner. Stolen away by Berg. Kept in by McLean.
That's going to be no ice.
They say Bierke could have played it.
That's out.
That one just came out of the zone, but Rams tag up. That should be interference of taking out Johnson, but no call.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to see a little bit of that tonight.
Roop gets around Hubna. That is Longberg with it. Come good. Oh, Johnson with a big chance. Cross ice on the breakout for the Rams. Nice job by Knott to get over there. Johnson throws it up ice.
That's offside.
And Rams are called for offsides. We're going to face off right outside the Jacks defensive zone. Coach brings out Berg, Baki, Malkowski, Swanberg, and Knott on defense.
Every time Hubna gets that puck, she's a danger. She's dangerous.
Knott gets it up to Malkowski. Malkowski gets crunched into the ref. Nice jog by Swanberg, so you can tip it forward. And that one goes in deep.
That was a good play by LMA.
Up ice to Malkowski, who just hits Berg in stride. Rams go cross ice. Now throw it up ice, stolen away by Malkowski. Malkowski good at the line, back over to Baki. Baki shoots! FedEx right over the top. The old Christmas special.
Here she comes with speed.
Offsides is the call. Just a little delay on that one.
Yeah, I think defensively we had that one covered pretty good.
Out come Roop, Johnson, George again. out looking for somebody to pass to. And offsides again on the Rams. Number 12 just snuck in that second early. We'll get a do-over here. 5:17 to go here. Still zeros. Look for your score. Shots are 5-3 in favor of the Jacks. Rams are now good at the line. Back to Connaught. Over to George. George tries to get it up to Roop. Now the Jacks get it in deep. Nice job by Swanberg. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson splitting the D and just lost the handle.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of trouble holding onto the puck here tonight.
Rams throw it in deep. This will be played by Connaught. She gives it over to Baki. Baki back to Connaught, who gives it over to McLean. Over to Griner.
That's how you break the puck out.
Up to Roop. Roop looking, shooting. Oh, just over the top. That one was next to air. It was so close. Baki behind the net. He's got Berg out front. Shot. Oh, save. Puck's loose. Couple of great shots here for the Jacks. Griner's going to whack it back in deep. Baki's got space to get there.
That was a D on that side that dropped down.
Nice. Baki chasing. Puck's out front. Backhanded over by McLean. Out to Birkey. Over to McLean, and that one's just going to pop out of the zone. Jacks are going to have to tag up. No good. Great pressure there by the Jacks. That one comes up all the way. It's going to be George to get there. Stolen away by Berg. And now they throw it up ice. And Swanberg's going to have to go get it. She does the old spinorama.
Nice play.
Throws it over to Connaught.
There's another
Johnson.
Who
nice threw it through the wickets. Johnson. She's going to go in deep. She's got George out front. Nice, strong physical work. Oh, and Johnson's going to go in the box again. And here come the Rams. Kovda dropped. Rams still with it. Net's empty. 6 on 5 here, and that's going to be played, and that'll be the final. And I think it's going to be Johnson. What do you call for running her over? Checking? Roughing?
For checking, roughing.
Let's see what they call here. Rough. So 2 minutes for a rough on Johnson, which is going to put the Rams back on the power play here. Face off to the left of Lauer. And that's going to be Connaught throwing it up ice. Make sure they're going 200 feet.
Lumberjack penalty to number 13, and Naomi
Griner blows a tire.
Oh,
good thing for Griner. She's right there. Puck's loose out front. Griner throwing it towards the net. Goalie got a piece of it. Popped up. I thought it was going to go in.
I was thinking, you know, she blew a tire. Maybe she's going to score because
exactly. All right. $1:40 left in the penalty. Second one of the game to Johnson. The time for a rough. She just plowed a girl over. Roop throws it back to Connaught. That one gets blocked.
Uh-oh. Got to get back.
Shot saved by Lauer. Now all the way back to Berg. That was danger.
Yeah,
Berg will rip it up ice.
Pretty juicy rebound laying there.
No high stick. Hovda's back with it. Offsides is the call. Crowd wanted interference.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they were both battling for position is what it was.
So, Roop, Connaught, Berg, Baki are your killers. That one goes Back out to the neutral zone. Picked up by the Rams. Nice job at the blue line by Berg, and she'll throw it up ice. 55 in the penalty, buck 35 in the period. Rams coming through center. Trying to get around Canot. They go back to the D. Bufflin with it for the Rams. This one comes out to the point. That one blocked by Roop. Roop and Baki 2-on-1. Good at the blue line. Roop looking for Baki. Roop shoots and scores!
Yeah, I think she froze the goalie. She was looking at Baki. She looked like she was going to make that pass.
All day she froze that goalie. Yep.
And beautiful shot.
The Baki should get an assist on that one just for keeping pace and being the open option. So Roop was shorthanded here. 1:01 left in the period, 20 seconds in the penalty, and the Jacks go up 1-0 on a shorthanded goal by Bailey Roop. Still 5-on-4 though for the Rams for another 20.
The last minute to play in the first period.
That's Berg. She throws it up ice, make the Rams go 200 feet. This is that Hovda with it. She's got some speed. Hovda, save Lauer.
She got it on net.
Lumberjacks, full strength.
Jacks are back, full strength, 5-on-5 hockey here.
You can see
with it.
You can see why Hovda is going to play for St. Cloud State next year.
Easily. This is Johnson out of the penalty box, saved by the Ram goalie.
Rupp, unassisted, shorthanded at 15:59.
So unassisted by Rupp. I give the half assist to Baki. And we're going to get offsides on the Rams with 17.9 to go. That second player in that 2-on-1 makes both the D and the goalie think twice. And that just...
Yeah, Bailey did a great job. She did a great job just looking it off.
Yep. And that one goes up ice. Johnson just trying to get there and not quite in time with 9.7 to go. Woo! Face off to the right of Lauer here. Rope on the draw, picked up by Canot. Canot does the old spinorama. She's trying to blow the rest of the time here. 2 seconds. 1. Nice job. Late period goal, shorthanded by Rook. Put your Jacks up 1-0. We're going to get a resurface here, everybody. Good time to go get your snacks and beverages. We got about 15 minutes for you. So hang tight, everybody. 1-0 is your score after the first period. We'll be back at you. everybody, we're back at it. Refs at center ice. Lauer's now on the right side of the screen. Backs are going right to left. Puck's down. 5-on-5 hockey to start here. Coach starting with his second line here. Berg trying to get out of the zone. Stolen by Hubda. Hubda out front. Oh, Lauer got the pad on it.
Oh, very nice. Nice save. She made that look pretty easy.
Malkowski chasing Hubda.
Just got it. When you're doing that, they need to keep two hands on their sticks. Keep their sticks down, otherwise they're going to get called.
Berg throws it over Malkowski. Malkowski trying to drive his zone. And offsides is the call. We're going to get a quick whistle here, so. .48 seconds in. Both teams going to switch them up here. This will be Root, Johnson, George, McLean, and Bierke. Bierke to McLean. Gets it up to George, who tips it in deep. Johnson and George battling down behind the net. That one goes off the heel of one of the Rams. And they're trying the near wall, picked off by Root. Driving Root, shoot! Just goes wide, and now this is going to be McLean. He spins. Johnson tips it into the offensive zone. Jacks go off on a chain. And the Ram goalie said, give me a whistle.
I don't know. Can you delay a game for that? Nobody was around her.
Nobody. Not even nobody in the offensive zone.
No.
All right, Berg, McLean.
Nope.
Berg, Reiner, Malkowski, Swanberg, and Canad out there. Thrown away by Berg. Berg out front. Thought she saw somebody. And here come the Rams. Looking to get around Swanberg. Driving low, out front. Picked off by Malkowski. And this one's going to go back. Reiner's in there. Now Canot with it. She does the old spinorama. Gives it to Berg. Berg gave it to Malkowski, who did a nice job staying on her feet, getting bumped.
Yes, she did. That was
solid impact.
It was.
And the Rams gain the offensive zone here. Hogda.
Oh, nice.
And good no call.
Nice.
Tough square footage she was trying
There's not a lot you can do against her. That Millie played that really, really well.
Yeah, she was driving the net hard. All right. Rope, Longberg, Johnson, McLean and Bierke. This one over to Johnson. Get it up ice. Just pops out of the zone. Rams throw across ice. Little number 7 behind the net with some speed. She got taken down.
Oh,
Sandstrom.
Taylor looked like she was guilty. She shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
It's like, she was like in the oops. Here he goes. Bailey's willing. Oh, come on, Naomi, catch that pass.
And now picked off by Longberg, who just lost that.
And now we got a 3-on. Uh-oh.
Okay. Shot, tipped.
Let's go, Molly.
McLean gets it over to Berg. Got Johnson. Tries to thread the needle. Went on ice. On net. And Berg rolls into the net.
Did she get shoved in? I didn't see it. I was looking at my camera.
A little bit. So Berg wins the draw. Goes back to Knott. Knott takes a step. High stick by Bird.
So WCHA women now, that's legal to do.
Yeah.
The high stick.
I kind of like it.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't call it all the way down.
Bird on the draw again. 1-0 still your score. 13-16 left here in the second period.
Step up, step up.
At the dot, now behind the net. Looking for somebody to pass through. Pushing it back behind the net. Swanberg's there. Reiner and Berg are both in there. Reiner gives it to Knott. Knott trying to get a little room to run. Finds Baki and she throws it up ice and that'll get her a whistle. With 12:34 to go.
I think Bemidji needs to keep the shift short. Keep those girls fresh. Keep them moving. So far, it looks like this period they're doing a good job of that.
So Roop, Johnson, George, Bierke, and Roop on the draw. Gives it back to Bierke. Bierke tried the spinorama, but that had a Ram player get a piece of it. And now over to McLean, gets it out of the zone. Roop trying to keep it forward.
Those pucks are hard to hold on to.
They're down, McLean with it now. He makes a quick move. Tried to feed it through the wickets. Johnson rubbed the girl over. That was a hard hit.
It was a collision. But
yeah, incidental contact.
that's the last person I'd want to have collision with.
Robin Draco. Back to McLean. And back to Roop. Roop ditches it back to McLean. McLean tries to hit George. And the arm's up for icing, and this one's going to come all the way back. Probably to the left of Bauer. We lost our goalie cam back there. That's the Roseau goal. Thanks, Schwartzy. I'll try and turn myself up here. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you, Schwartzy. Thank you for the note.
That's probably my fault, Doug. I was messing with them. Normally the second one is mine.
Are we switched around?
We're switched around.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
should be a little bit better now.
Sorry about that, Tom Schwartz.
We both get the notes when the text comes through. All right, 11:06 to go. 1-0 is your score.
Okay, here's Trout. Oh, come on.
Hovde lost the handle, looking for somebody to pass to. She does the old spinorama, taken away by Knott. Low shot. That one hit a Ram out front. And now played out front. Hovde shot. Oh, just wide. The Rams now behind the net. Got a little mojo going here. Jacks throw it up ice. Comes back. Rams are going to have to touch it up. Avoid the offside. Swanberg's going to pick it up behind her own net. She launches it up. Hits Baki. Baki, Bird, Johnson out there right now. Knott and Swanberg on defense. Picked up by the Rams. Knott strong play in the corner.
Yeah, she just lost her balance. That
Baki and Berg.
Hold on to that puck. We're having trouble holding on to the puck tonight. A lot of
And
girls
this is
are.
going to be played by Swanberg, who rips it up.
It's going to be icing.
And it is. (1-0), still your score. 9:48 to go here. So Roop, Longberg, Bierke, McLean, and Johnson. Roop with some speed. Roop looking to get around the D. Looking for something to pass to, and Johnson had gotten in a little deep. And that one's kicked in the zone by McLean. Jacks have to tag up. Stolen away by Roop.
That's all right.
She's going to go around 1. She's around 2. Looking for something to pass to. Oh, good try. Longberg was there.
That was a great pass there by Bailey.
Nice keep in by Berg. Berg 1-on-3, lost the handle. Greiner hot off the bench. She gets a piece of it. Berg now 1-on-3, and the Rams come away with it. Nice power through by the Rams. And a nice job by Bierke.
Here we go, move it up.
And that was Greiner. Here come the Rams the other way again. Connaught does the old spinorama, trying to get out of the zone.
Hooked.
And she throws it into the ref, and it goes out of play.
Oh, I think she was being hooked on that play.
And we're going to face off right in front of the Ram bench. Oh, sorry, everybody. That was my bad. Forgot to switch it back. My apologies, everyone. Connaught throws it up ice, tries to hit Malkowski. Rams good at the line. Shot right in the mid of Lauer. She says, give me a whistle.
Yeah, Lily made that look pretty easy. She's like, you got anything else?
Shots are only 10-8 in favor of the Jacks here, so not a ton of shots roughly halfway through the second. Back to the point, big rip, tipped up high over the net. Hubda with it, she's going to throw it back in deep, cycle it low. I think that was Berg over to Connaught, down to Malkowski.
Yeah.
Bad pass. Plinko puck, Hubda looking for it. Taken away by Swanberg. Swanberg looking for some real estate.
Tom says the camera switch is stuck.
Yeah, I already moved it about a minute ago. Thanks, Tom. That was my fault. At least I found it before his text came through.
So, and then I got another one here. My wife says,
switch the camera back on?
Camera on bench. You already took care of that, though, right?
Yeah, at least we know everybody's watching. Thank you all for watching the broadcast here.
Thanks for all the tips, everybody.
Jack's doing a Chinese fire drill here right before the whistle. So Jacks are on the power play. Connaught over to Roop.
I didn't see it. Who got the penalty?
Well, somebody for the Rams.
Yep.
Connaught out front, makes one move, two move. Oh, the big one-timer. Just got denied by Berg. They throw that up ice.
Oh, that's coming up real quick.
Played by Lauer.
Lily's going to get it up there. There we go.
Over to Connaught. To Berg. Berg gains his zone. Looking to set it up. Connaught. Over to Roop. Back to Connaught. Shoots. That one goes wide. That one's going to be picked up by Roop. Roop on the backhand. Tries to make the move. 2-on-1 here. For the Rams. Took a little bit to get started. Shot. Save Lauer. And Lauer says, I'll take a whistle. With 1:02 left here in the second. 6:37 left on the game clock in the second. This time I'll switch it off the bench cam. Matter of fact, let's do both. Roop on the draw. Wins it. Back to Connaught. Connaught does the old spinorama. She hits Roop on the fly. Nice speed by 25. Called good at the line. Played over to Connaught. Right out front. Shoot. Oh, the goalie got a piece of it. Throws it up into the netting. Nice hard shot by Connaught. 41 to go in the power play. Coach is leaving the top line out there. So your power play is Longberg.
They're tired. Millie was looking to the bench. She wants to get off.
Back, around to Roop. Roop has to come out of her own zone, being pestered. Back over to Connaught. To Bird. Good at the line.
Get it on net. We got two girls.
Connaught makes a quick move, on the backhand, out front. And this one's going to come to center. 9 left on the penalty. Over to Johnson. Johnson gets around one with some speed. 5-on-5 hockey, Rams full strength. Johnson still with it. Tries to center it out front. Swanberg makes a move. Right in front of the net, and the Ram goalie says, give me a whistle. As Baki's stick looked like she was the leader of the band.
Yeah.
The, what do you call the marching band? The guy in the front? The guy that's always twirling the baton.
Right.
There's a name for him.
What is it?
Tom Schwartz, if you know that, text us. Who's the front guy on the band, the marching band with the twirling his...
She would know. My sister would know. She's sitting right here.
Rams, behind the net, Griner. And we get a hand pass. Face off, at least outside the zone. Looks like we're going all the way back to the Jacks end here.
Are you kidding? Okay.
For the hand pass, 5:14 to go here in the second. Back to the point, right out front, shot, Lauer with the save, Griner picks it up, 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Griner, Melkowski, Berg, Griner looking for the center, tip goes wide. Good chance one way, good chance the other, nice job by McLean. Rams back into the defensive zone, now they're coming through center. Johnson with the steal, runs a girl over. Johnson's got Berg with her. And now the Rams try to come the other way. They throw it in deep, gain the red line. Lauer plays it for Bierke. Bierke tries to wrap it around for Johnson. Shot, that one FedEx right over the top. That was Roop hitting Johnson. And they're going to wrap it around. Roop will be the first one there. Back around to Johnson. Out front. Shot. Saved by the Ram goalie. And here come the Rams the other way. Arms up. And that's icing on the Rams with 3:56 to go here. Scoring came in the first period. Roop unassisted and short-handed to make it a 1-0 game. Face off to the right of the Ram goalie. Nice play by Connaught. Hovda picks it up for the Rams. Stolen away by Berg. Berg trying to split the D. She gets it in deep. Connaught throws it off the wall to herself. Runs Roop over in the process.
No, that's Griner.
Oh, sorry. Runs Griner over. Nice play by Berg, and she does the old backhand 6-iron, or pitching wedge. 3:11 to go. Jacks behind their own net, played over to Longberg. She wraps it up off the wall. That's Roop with it. Roop splits them. Got Johnson, shot. That's about 3 feet too high. Longberg in the corner. Comes with it, throws it out front, nobody home. And the Rams throw it up off the wall. This one's going to come all the way back and going to be icing on the Rams. So this one's going to come all the way back to the right of the Ram goalie.
Good feeling. I think we're going to get one here.
Bierke throws it towards the net. That gets taken away. Now throws back out to center. She throws it up ice. Gets by Johnson. Icing's waved off. That one's going to come out to Bierke. Bierke's going to throw it in deep. And that one comes back out to Bierke. Jacks are all tagged up. That one tries to run Bailey over. Or wait, was that Griner? That's Root. Baki with it. She gets twisted up. Root over to McLean. McLean got the shot off. That was blocked. Ram goalie's out front. Baki smartly keeps it. Picked up by... Throw it towards the net out front. Bierke lost the handle. Bierke's still with it. Now good at the line. Picked up by Roop. Jacks are good at the line. Roop. 120 and counting.
It's not gonna make
that
it.
One's got it.
Whoa.
Ref was looking at her.
We needed somebody to sweep that puck.
Just like you do in curling. 1:13 to go here in the second. Still 1-0 your score. This is a tight one. What was the Moorhead score the other day? Do you remember?
With Roseau?
Yeah.
11-3 Moorhead. But 25 was missing, and I think their main goaltender was gone too.
Jackson, another goal! Cannot throw it towards the net. It got tipped by somebody.
I think it was
Looks
Megan.
like Berg.
Yeah, it looks like Megan. Megan's mom's yelling pretty loud over there. Dad's nodding his head
So
up
Berg
and
from
down.
Connaught for sure. We'll get the scoring on that. You called it, Scott. You felt we had the mojo going.
Yep. We need one more. This period.
So Roop. Boy, they are not calling much.
No, not against them. I mean, that was...
Lumberjack goal scored by number 22, Bailey Rupp. The assist to number 27.
That was a check. That was a shoulder.
Time to go, 15 minutes, 53
Yeah,
seconds.
Roop's a little snowy. Shot, that one got blocked.
53.
I think Roop's a little mad she got plowed over on the no call.
There's another check.
Well,
Are you serious?
the ref was part of the crunching.
Those are like the most flagrant checks I've seen this season and no call.
Save Lauer, she says give me a whistle. 22.8 left, and this is going to get rough.
So that's
if
just
they're not calling that.
Yeah, that's telling Roseau they can do that. They can get away with it. But you watch.
Roop
does it.
giving the ref a look there.
Well, if we do it, if we light somebody up, we're going to get called.
22.8 left. Coach sends her right back out there. This one's picked up by Swanberg. Swanberg and Johnson. Wow. And a goal. That'll make them pay for it.
There's that other goal, Doug.
You are one wise man. So the Jacks come out, make them pay for those hits. They were getting rough. Looks like it was Johnson.
Yeah, definitely. I think Swanberg should get the assist on that.
We got a Birch over there with a seat going and talking to the ref.
Yeah, like, why aren't you calling these checks? Can we do that? That's what I would ask. I would ask, is it legal to check in this game today? Can we do that too?
Yeah.
The Lumberjack goal, forward number 13, Naomi Johnson. The assist number 11, Ella Mae Swanberg.
So Johnson from
16
Swanberg.
minutes, 47 seconds.
And that'll clear the period. So the Jacks dig deep in the last minute 30, pull off 2 goals as the Rams were getting extra tough and come in and score 2.
My concern with that kind of play is that these girls,
Sorry.
they're not used to checking.
Yeah.
They don't expect to get checked. So once they get checked, so that's how you get concussions and other injuries too.
Right on. All right, everybody, that's a wrap for the second.
Second goal,
We'll get
forward number 2, Megan Berg. Once again,
so Berg.
At the end of the second.
One to the bench.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, that's a wrap. We're going to get the Zamboni here. 17 minutes ago, your Jacks up 3-0. All right, everybody, hang tight.
That hot chocolate right
everybody probably saw it. The referees are back out on the ice. The Zamboni's done doing its thing, and we are going to be back playing hockey. 17 minutes left on the clock. Start of the third period. Jacks up 3-0 with 2 late period goals. After the Rams came out on a rampage to definitely play the body hard. They took Roop down at least twice. No calls by the refs, just hard play. And the Jacks took advantage and added 2 to the scoreboard to take a 3-0 lead. Looks like the Jacks will be the first ones out on the ice here. Here they come. Led by Lauer, then Byron. And you can see the Rams are getting ready to take the ice coming out of their locker room. Here come the Rams. So the Rams in their home whites, trimmed in green. White socks, white jerseys, white helmets. Numbers in green. Jacks in their away navies. White lettering, navy socks, navy jerseys, navy helmets. Trimmed in white. Jacks go right to their bench. Looks like the Jacks are going to start with Roop, Johnson, George, Knott, and Swanberg. I'd be surprised if the Rams don't start the Hovda line. No, actually it's going to be Berg, Malkowski, and Baki to start. Knott and Swanberg. It is the Hovda line for the Rams. Boys got the Rams really finish up that last period. I think the coach told them to come out and play the body. Nice save by Lauer, right out front, another one. That must have got blocked out front.
Yeah, Lily stood tall on that one. That was a really good save.
Malkowski dishes it over to Berg. Here comes Baki. Tipped it to herself. Baki top the circle to the dot out front, and Berg just couldn't get a handle on it.
You got to shoot the puck. You get in anywhere that close, you got to get it on net.
And here come the Rams the other way. Shot.
Just like that.
Saved by Lauer. Oh, number 12 didn't see that one wide open. That one's blocked by Baki. And she must be just about out of gas. She couldn't catch up. Malkowski's going to get it in deep. The Jacks are off on a change. Again, sorry about the thing there for a minute. All right, camera's back on where it's supposed to be, Scott. Knott rips it up ice on a pass, trying to get it out to Roop. Nice job by Knott. And Lauer's got that one save, 2 saves. Now picked up by Johnson, one-on-one. Johnson throws it in deep. 1-on-2. McLean does the old spinorama. Rams come across ice. 15-20 to go. Picked up by Knott. Makes one move, makes 2. Tries to get it over to George. Hovda looking to get around Birkey. Nice job by Hovda. Oh! Lauer got a chunk of that one with the flipper. That one had eyeballs to go in the net.
That was a great save.
Top-notch save. Probably the save of the game for Lauer. Too bad we didn't have that angle on that one. That was an amazing save. This one's going to come all the way back where Kanat's going to have to round it up behind her own net. She's going to throw it over to Malkowski. Malkowski hits Berg. Berg, and she gets her burst of speed. Unable to get the shot off. A ram goes into the boards awkwardly. This one's going to come back to Swanberg. And that's offsides on the Jacks. What a save by Lauer on that one. She passed him right across and whew.
She stays right with the puck. She does a really good job seeing the puck.
Jacks doing a little switch him up here late. Roop on the draw. Roop dishes it over to Kanat. Back to Roop. Roop in the top of the slot. That one sounded like it hit helmet on the goalie. And the Rams blow a tire. Rams from behind their own net. Tipped by Johnson out front. And Kanat just couldn't keep it in. So this is McLean back to get it. McLean hits Roop. She's going to come in with some steam. Shot and a goal! Right over the top of the shoulder, bar down.
All right, nice.
Stretch pass by McLean. Roop drives into the zone and just rips it bar down.
She actually picked the opposite quarter. This time she hit the left high. Right, left, doesn't matter.
Well, just goes to show you shoot the puck, but that was bar down over the shoulder.
Yep.
What a shot by Roop. Her second of the game. Should be from McLean. I didn't get the handshakes or the knuckles. So Berg, Baki, Greiner out there now. 4-0 score, 13:50 in regulation. This one's now played by Baki. Stolen away, but then stolen away by Berg.
Lumberjack goal scored by number 22, Bailey Rupp. The assist, number 21, Mally McLean. Down the goal.
So Roop from McLean, back to Kanat. She throws it off ice. Toe drag, and a goal by Roseau. 5-hole underneath Lauer. Was that Hubka?
Yeah, quite the shot. Nice. She's dangerous.
She's been dangerous all game, but that one she got.
She is dangerous.
13:15 to go, and that puts Roseau on the board.
What did I say at the beginning of the game, Doug?
Keep her to 2 or less.
2 or less, we win.
So Roseau off the draw here.
Grand goal scored by number 5, Jasmine Hubka. The assist to number 25, Ella Kettering. Time the goal, 3 minutes, 45 seconds.
So the Rams
from Kettering at 3:45.
Rams accidentally throw it out of play into the Jack bench. We're going to get a whistle and a face-off to the left of Lauer.
Yeah, but the Rams threw it out of the zone, so it should be outside.
I think you're right. I think that's what they're talking about.
I fear Augie is going to jump up. What's that?
Up, now they're changing their mind again. So, Roop, Johnson, George, McLean, and Bierke. Johnson.
Another good breakout. We've been breaking the puck out of the zone pretty good today.
Roop's getting rubbed out, and they're going to call that one finally. It's interference or checking, one of the two. For the hook. So Roseau going to the box for a hook. Out come your power play. Roop, Johnson, Berg, Kanat, and Swanberg. Johnson takes the point with Kanat. Roop on the draw, brings it back to Kanat. Over to Johnson. Over to Canad.
Number 2, Amelia.
Over to Roop.
2 minutes for hooking.
Back to Canad.
Get it
Back
down to
Roop.
Megan. Megan's wide open down there.
Roop from the slot makes a move. Centers it out front for Berg. And how did the goalie get that? Berg had it all the way. Goalie gives Berg a little whack in the head with the glove. And we should get a face-off to the left of the Ram goalie.
A little background. Jasmine Hubda's dad and Megan Berg's dad. I think they may have been roommates in college, or they know each other pretty from college.
So kept in by Canad. Over to Roop. Berg still has it. She gives it back to Canad. Canad still with it. Canad finally losing her player. Canad does the old spinorama and gets taken out. That one over to Roop.
We got to shoot the puck.
Roop from the circle, rips it. Swanberg's going to pick it up in the corner. Now back to Canad. Back to Johnson.
There's another call.
So it looks like it's going to be 5-on-3. Plinko blocked him. And as Roseau touches it, we're going to get an interference call on the Rams, which put the Jacks up on a 5-on-3 for 49 seconds. So same power play here. He's going to leave him out there. Roop, Swanberg, Berg, Canad, and Johnson. Bucks down. Back to Johnson. Over to Canad. Back to Johnson. Shot just wide. Actually, that was Roop.
Penalty to number 3, Lana Allman. 2 minutes for interference.
Back to Canad.
Time penalty. 5 minutes, 27
Roop looking to shoot. Save. Hugda, first one there. Killing the 5-on-3 is Hugda. She's going to blow all the time she can. She's going to go another 200 feet. They used to play this game when they were 6U. And Hugda's going to throw it up ice. She blew about 20 seconds. Up ice to Roop.
Full strength.
Roseau still one man short, and they're going to throw it up ice. 1 minute left in the power play. Coach Micah here, he's going to start getting his second line of power play out there. Berg. Over to Roop again. One move. Trying to split the knee. Over to George. Now picked up by Canad.
We've got some tired players. They're a bit gassed.
Well, a 4-minute power play here. Canad shoots. Saved by the goalie, or got blocked, one of the two. Baki Melkowski out there now. Canad finally going off. That was about a 3-minute 40 shift there. McLean with it, gonna shoot. And scores! High glove. Picked it up, blocked the blue line, hit about the top of the circle and buried it. And here she comes, knuckle time.
Nice goal.
What a wicked shot that was. Nice job by McLean.
She's not known for scoring goals. That's her first one this year, and I think third in the last 2 years.
What a goal it was, making 5-1 with 9:46 to go. I'm not sure if that's a power play goal or not. We'll take it.
Boy, that would help the power play if it was.
Griner just got run over. Lossing out there in their first shift of the day.
Shots are getting a little bit lopsided here now.
That one's trying to stretch out Berg.
Power play goal. Score number 21, Mally McLean.
Yep, power play.
The assist number 17, Maddie Jordan. Time of goal, 7 minutes, 14 seconds.
So McLean from George.
From George at 7:14.
Shot, that one's going to go wide of Lauer. Rams looking to center. Oh, nice play out front. That one blocked by Knott. Hubda trying to center it. Rams still behind their own net. Back to Bufflin. That's just a great name, Bufflin.
Yeah.
Oh, picked off, stolen, kept in by Bufflin. Shot, that's wide of Lauer. Jack's trying to get it out of the zone, kept in by the Rams. I think, was that Slongberg got a piece of that?
Yeah, she blocked that.
Way to go,
Directed it into the corner.
Rams just can't keep it in. Lossing's out there as a forward. And Lauer trying to play and get a whistle. Must have missed it. This one's played up to Wanberg. Wanberg's going to throw it in deep, go chase it. Nice play by Wanberg. Oh, a little incidental contact there at the blue line by Bierke. McLean hits Johnson. Johnson's got a step. He's going to look to spin. Stolen away by the Rams. Number 7, 2-on-1. Shot saved by Lauer. 7:30 to go in regulation here. This one's going to be played by Johnson. Johnson hits Roop. Roop's driving the net. Saved by the Ram goalie. Roop's stick ended up in the net. Now back to McLean. Roop's going to have to tag up. He's going to go get a rest. Well deserved. Here comes Hubda. She tries to feed one of her teammates. Berg with it. Here comes the Rams, 2-on-3. Shot, save, Lauer. Still out front, now picked up by Knott. Boy, that Hubda's fast, too.
Yes, she is.
Knott.
Again, she's going to be going to St. Cloud. She's a St. Cloud product.
They're going to be lucky to get her.
They will. She'll fit right in there.
And that one goes into the Ram bench with 6:31 and still running here. There they shut it off.
Yeah, from what I'm learning is we're going to be driving home pretty slow in this. The roads are pretty bad.
Swangberg making a move, and finally had to knock off her stick.
Uh-oh.
Definitely an uh-oh. And just not able to get out quick enough. I think it was Malkowski. So out the offsides, just outside the offensive zone for the Jacks. Johnson, Roop, Bierke, McLean, and George. Rams trying to come through center. Roop has it, tries to make that move. She hits Johnson, Johnson in, shot, and a goal! Was it 5-hole or under the blocker?
I couldn't tell.
I think it might have been under the blocker with 5:51 to go.
Yep.
Nice shot by Johnson.
Well, I never thought this game was going to be a 6-1 game after the first period.
Yeah. Might be running the Rams out of gas a little bit.
Well, I know we are.
Baki trying to get away with it. Here's Hubda. That one's blocked by Knott. Fed over to Malkowski.
Hold on.
Star number 13, Naomi Johnson. The assist to number 22, Bailey Rupp. and number 21, Valley McLean. Time to go, 11 minutes, 9 seconds.
Baki out front, shoots. Oh, just got the blocker on it, was the goalie. Back to Swanberg, right out front. Oh, Baki. No, wait, that was Malkowski. She paid the Erickson-Eck price for being in front of the net, getting a little bit of a crunch and munch. Nice job by Swanberg to slow down the Hubba. Baki over to Berg. Berg's going to rip it in deep, go out for a change. Johnson hot off the bench, going for the steal. No dice. Comes back to Bierke. And then the Rams get it in deep. Baki off. Longberg on. Johnson picks puck up on the near wall. She's going to wrap it around to Longberg. Longberg tried to make a pass. It got tipped. This is going to be Knott with it. Knott, slices and dices through the wickets of the Ram. Shot saved by the goalie. Johnson turns around. The goalie
nice
got
save.
a pad on it.
Yeah, that was a good save.
Rams are behind their own net. 4:06 to go here.
Step up, step up. No.
I think it was probably good she didn't. I know she would have gotten there in time. Rams throw it out front, picked up by the Bierke. And just out of the reach. Jacks are going to change here on the fly. Hubda with it. Played out of the zone by Roop. Oh, Roop took one to the chin.
No, that's
it's Greiner.
Greiner.
Should have known that. She's always getting clobbered.
She is.
That 3 and 2 look a lot alike. Hubda getting a little shallow. No, one-timer by the Rams.
Wow.
Got tipped and over the top.
Another great save by Lauer.
Right out front. Picked up by Knott. Knott making another move. 3:07 to go here. Jacks tag up. Roseau over to Hubda. Shot. Saved by Lauer. Malkowski, if she can get her step. No, that didn't work.
Offside.
And offsides on the Jacks right in front of us here. .239 to go. Lossing, Frank, Longberg, Bierke, and Greiner. Or wait, no, Roop. Roop, 1-on-3. Right in the slot, shot. Oh, hit the dinner bell. 2:26 to go. Gets by Bierke, back to Frank. She rips it over to Roop with a nice pass. Roop moving again. Puck's down. Back to Lossing. Back to Frank. Frank throws one towards the net. That hit traffic out front. And here come the Rams. My bad on the camera. 2:02 to go. Tried to stuff a truck out front was number 7. And we're going to wrap that one along. Lossing will be the first one there. This is going to be Roop. And that's going to be icing on the Jacks with 1:34 to go. .6-1's your score. Physical game today. Jacks trying to get this one out of the zone. Baki tried to hit Johnson, but that one is going to be icing again on the Jacks, so we're going to get a do-over here. Face off to the right of Lauer. controlled by Bemidji. Cannot has it. He tries to get it up ice to Berg or Johnson. Back to the point for the Rams. She blows a tire. Over to Baki. Baki lost the handle. Here comes Hulka. And the Rams throw back into the offensive zone. 1 minute to play here. Picked up by Johnson. She hits Baki in stride. Baki going to the far wall. And now back to Kanat. Over to Johnson. Kanat with it. 1-on-5. Backhand. Oh, out front by Baki. Got the shot off. Then got taken down or lost her. Oh, it's out front. Berg into the corner. 28 to go here. Swanberg's going to pinch. And it works. Swanberg. 19 to go. This is going to be kept in by Kanat. Kanat keeps it in. Danson. Shot. That looked like it hit the goalie. Back to Baki. 7 seconds. 6. Jacks finishing up strong here. 2 seconds. 1. And that's going to do it. So final score 6-0 for the Jacks. Final shots on goal 31-21. Slow start on shots to begin with, but the Jacks really started to pull away there.
Yeah, it's Roseau got a little tired. We were getting tired, but not quite as bad. You know, Lily made some really good saves tonight.
Oh, fantastic saves.
And that just the team feeds off of that when she does that. So. No, big win, great win, good game for the girls. Now they get a little break, practice tomorrow, break, practice Sunday, and then the holiday tournament.
And then the holiday tournament. Again, Merry Christmas, everybody. We sit here watching the game, not realizing how close we're getting to Christmas Day. It's the 22nd, obviously. So this is the game from last week. Last Thursday, we got delayed because of weather. So hope you're all getting ready for your holidays for Christmas. Got all your shopping done? You got all your shopping done?
Oh, yes.
Yes? Guys generally do. We're in and out, right?
Yeah.
Don't mess around. We're in and out or just order.
I feel like I'm buying Christmas presents year round.
That's a good dad. All right, as they break up in center there, great game by the Jacks. The Rams really came out hard. 2 strong periods. They started playing real physical at the end of the second there, maybe because they're tired, maybe frustration, but after that, 5 goals since minute 30 left in the second.
Yeah, that second period ending with those 2 goals at the end of the period, that was a big boost for the team.
Yep. Yeah, and it was when Roseau really tried to kick it into a different physical gear, and we made them pay for it.
Yeah, didn't work.
Didn't work. Hopefully everybody's okay and it's just a few bumps and bruises.
Yep.
All right, everybody, that's going to be a wrap for the broadcast here. Next broadcast is going to be the holiday tournament on the 29th, 29th, 30th, 31st.